Welcome to the Week 9 recap. The Ravens and the Dolphins. I predicted not the Dolphins. I predicted the Ravens would win. It was a complete blowout. I didn't think it'd be a blowout, but they won. I predicted the Bears would win. They had the defensive edge. That's what I said. But also, it was a close game for whatever reason. The Vikings and the Lions. I did not think the Lions would mess this up. To be honest with you, I didn't think the Lions would mess it up. The Lions messed it up. Being the favorites too, it was crazy. I think it was a home game for them, and they lost. That's our first L. Chargers and the Titans. I picked the Chargers to win that one. Yeah, it was a lot closer than it should have been. I guess all the injuries the Chargers have just got in the way. But other than that, I didn't see why they made that game so close. Anyway, yeah, back to Twitch. I didn't think it would be that close of a game either. 27-20. The Falcons and the Patriots the Falcons need to decide if they're a good team or not. They play bad against bad teams, and then good teams they play okay. It's also are the Patriots good? If they're putting up these numbers against the Falcons, what does that say about them as a team? I think they're a good team. Drake May is the sole reason they're winning. They're winning games. Drake May is one of the best quarterbacks right now, and their defense is pretty good. So it's why are they playing like this against the Falcons? But regardless, we got that right. So, yay! But a 1-point win, come on, they gotta do better. The Giants and the Niners. I predicted the Niners would win, even though I wanted the Giants to win. But gotta feel bad for the Giants, man. They have so many injuries. It's just tough for them right now. The Steelers and the Colts. I thought the Colts were gonna just dominate. That just goes to show how good the Steelers' defense is. You being able to give that offense a chance to produce points and whatnot. But yeah, unexpected for sure. But nonetheless, they got the win, and that just gives a blueprint of how to beat the Colts. Stop the rushing game, Jonathan Taylor. And if you stop the rushing attempts and all that, you stop Jonathan Taylor, the passing becomes easier to defend, right? And so the Colts moving forward have to be able to get Jonathan Taylor, I think, into space, whether that's on counter plays or just passing out of the backfield, to be able to help out with that rushing game as well. And that'll get them back into their flow of things. But regardless, I think they have a pretty tough schedule coming up. We'll check out Week 10 in a little bit. Yeah, surprising though, but we got that wrong. Texans and the Broncos. The Texans have found new life. Just 2-3 weeks ago, they were abysmal, and they put up 15 points against the Broncos. Kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. They were also the favorite, I guess. How? Or no. Yeah, they were. I don't know how. But, yeah. The Broncos won this one. Very close game. That Broncos offense is not reliable. That's probably the best way to put it. They're a hard team to watch. Panthers and the Packers. Packers are weird. They're a weird team. How does one lose to the Panthers and the Cowboys? And the Panthers didn't have Bryce Young, I think, right? Or no, I think he came back. I thought the Packers were gonna wipe the floor with the Panthers. Or maybe Bryce Young didn't come back. I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of weird how they lost this. I thought they would have won. Definitely shaky moving forward for the Packers. The Raiders and the Jaguars. Way closer of a game than I thought it would be, but also the Raiders with Brock Bowers now. They might be taken seriously, despite being 2-6. I had the Jaguars winning though. I didn't think it'd be this close. The Raiders might have a chance on offense now though. Moving forward, they look pretty good. They're moving the ball well. They lost to Kobe Myers though, so I don't know how much that will affect their passing game. But with Brock Bowers, I guess you don't really need Jacoby Myers. But we'll see. We'll see moving forward. The Saints and the Rams, kind of how we thought it would go, a beatdown. That's what it was. Chiefs and the Bills, I thought it would be a lot closer. This still is pretty close, though. The Bills found a way to win. Josh Allen looked really good. Yeah, Mahomes looked under pressure and just wasn't able to get going at all. Regardless, though, I think these two teams are going to meet in the playoffs somehow. It's just kind of inevitable for these two teams to meet up again in the playoffs. And kind of a playoff preview of what's to come, But again, Bills. I thought the Bills would win, and they did. So we got that one right. The Seahawks and the Commanders. Like I said in my TikTok video, I'm sorry to the Seahawks. I didn't think they knew how to blow out a team. I'm also stuck on the Pete Carroll days. Pete Carroll, back in the day, didn't know how to do that. At least the last 3 years that he was there. Mike McDonald, you are amazing. JSN, amazing. And whole team played lights out. Beautiful, beautiful game. And the Commanders, prayers to Jaden Daniels. I think he's out for pretty much the season. They've kind of lost their playoff chances at this point, unless Marcus Mariota miraculously makes them contenders. Their defense is very thin right now with all the injuries they piled up to. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough for them moving forward. But we got that right. Cardinals and the Cowboys. Wow, the Cowboys are sorry. Despite them putting up 17 points, I thought their offense would have did a lot better of a job against the Cardinals. But I guess Jacoby Brissett is now the answer in Arizona, so it's like, what are you going to do with Kyler now? And Kyler, for whatever reason, would just rather stay home playing Call of Duty. I kid. But his injury is definitely shining light on Jacoby Brissett's ability to be a pocket passer, which I think is what's perfect for the Cardinals. The Cardinals, I think, have found a new spark and that they could potentially turn it around. They also did face one of the worst defenses in the league with the Cowboys, so we went 10-4 this week in predictions. Yeah, that was our Week 9 recap. Yeah, we're gonna jump into Week 10 now.